Sick of 'em. Hoes eat my like it's corn on a yayo. Like the shirt say.
Hezeleo.
And girls eat my like it's corn on a.
Every nigga say he is.
Ain't no bona fide pimp.
I was raised in this game. Watch me game up on a simp. Silly whores eat my dick
Like it's corn on the cob.
Get back on your grind, ho. Stay up on your job.
When the paper run low.
Hey, how low can you go? Turn the trick in the truck. Suck some dick up
On the floor.
Look here, ho. Go and get it. I know you love
Looking pretty.
Let them eat it on your ass. And bust the nuts all on your titties.
You gon' see I run this game for show.
Bitch, I'm just a PA pro.
Fucking with me, get it poppin'.
Poppin' like the Alamo. Like bars from PA. Yeah, we love to tote that.
Cause when it come down to it,
better your ass than mine.
yeah, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo. We gonna get into it. Let me play my intro. Whole song. And shout out to Odell.
Pussy wetter than the Nile. Keep some clean asshole with a pearly white smile. $0.
And everybody who ain't got that record.
At your mama house. Me, I'm in that Cadillac flossing.
And everybody who be coming to the Trillgear.biz.
Coming down Trillgear.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I'm that damn real. You a faker and a hater, boy.
We working a new system.
Get up off your ass, boy. Just get you a job.
We working a new system, but it is what it is.
Give me shit. Yeah, I'm living good. And I'm making
And she was not looking so good.
I know you hate this shit, but I'ma tell you like this.
Raise up off my fucking. But the boys say by the dip. Them boys say by the dip. Huh. Yeah, yo.
While I'm at it,
Band
let
camp.
me address them old internet thugs.
It's called paper stack. Go pick it up.
I ain't wasting none of my change, none of my studio time.
Yeah. That Sheba done dropped tremendously.
Give some love and some shout outs to
It went back up a little bit, but it really didn't drop tremendously. But I'm gonna get into, you know what I'm saying, why I came right here before I go to the gym. You know what I mean? On this beautiful Thursday. You know what I mean? I don't mean no disinfect. Smoke some, bitch. Yeah. That bitch there lit. Yeah. Trill nigga be putting out that hot shit. But we finna get it poppin'. We gonna get into the message. We gonna get into the message at hand. It is what it is. And eat my, like it's, check out that snip. Go pick up that record on Bandcamp right now. It's not on iTunes. I leave it on Bandcamp so we can play it on the videos. Jamming like a motherfucker. Trill as fuck. Yeah.
Mongooses, mopeds
with broke parts. Yeah, they asking when I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it this month. It's just a little snippet. There we go. So without further ado, why is trolling at an all-time high? I'm here to give you my perspective. And some of you will agree because you got your own Trill frame of mind. So first of all, let's address what is trolling. Trolling basically on the internet is somebody who's being an opposer to your content. Somebody who shows up and disregard the message in your content or whatever it is you're displaying. They show up most of the time with negativity. Some of them don't put a face with the little names. They just show up with fake pages and throw jabs, this and that, this and that, this and that. That's just somebody who's bored as fuck. Somebody who's weird as fuck. You know what I mean? And they don't have to be youngsters. You got grown men that do that whack ass shit. Got fake ass accounts and shit. And to go on people's pages and say shit that they wish, was happening. Say shit to make themselves a part of the conversation. That's a form of trolling. So when you see like on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere somebody can set up a fake account, there'll be the most disgruntled type comments. Then when you go back to that page, they got no history. They got no following. They got a fake picture up. They got no content. So that's what they do to get off. It's almost like back in the day, the internet, when it was new, it was these things called chat rooms. And you can go in a chat room and type your point of view. You can go in a chat room and say, well, I think such and such suck. Then somebody be like, yeah, I agree. Then somebody be like, fuck you. Then somebody be like, fuck you, bitch. But then they step the chat room game up by giving you earpieces where you can hear. So inside of the chat room, now you got people who actually putting voices to the keyboard warring. They actually got voices now. So now it's somebody in the chat room saying, fuck you, you no good, boom, 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 boom. I never participated in that. I would go in these chat rooms and advertise. I go in these chat rooms and spam websites, my name, the brand, whatever. I would just use it for that purpose. But I knew individuals that actually got in those chat rooms to bum war. So please understand that those same people that would be in those chat rooms just running amok, bum warring, talking out the side of their neck, these people still exist today. They're just a little bit more advanced and they're on the internet with that same conduct. You know what I mean? So because I come from way back then and I seen it way back then, you got to dig. I've been through the MySpace days, World Star when it first began, and all other blog sites. I was placed on all these different sites to receive either people praise or to receive criticism or whatever it may have been. It could have been corrective criticism. It could have been one to grow on or, hey, that a boy, you did good, whatever it was. And I used to get sucked into reading all this stuff. And did it affect me back then? Just a little bit. But then we moved on to apps like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. And when Facebook first started getting, crowded with the regular Joes, because first it was for the college community. But when it started getting, the average person being able to get a Facebook page, you should have seen the emotions just going up and down. People with bad understandings, misunderstandings, miscommunication. I can guarantee you Facebook has caused so many people with bad interpretations of reading what somebody said. It has caused a lot of strife. I'm not going to put any word derogatory attached to that because you get where I'm coming from. It has got a lot of people this, that, whoop, wop, bam, boom. You know it. It's just kind of calmed down to where people don't take things, so serious. Like, let's take it 7 or 8 to 10 years ago. You can just comment something and meant it in a positive way, but because that person is apprehensive and they're reading it, maybe they're going through some negativity, they're going to look at your comment and be like, what you said, what you mean? They'll be in your inbox, they'll call you, what you mean, what you said? Like they'll instantly act like they want drama and, you know what I mean? But in real life, you don't conduct yourself like that. So don't get caught up with that. See, me, myself, the way I am on any of these social sites, that's the way I am in real life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody can do that. It's just, I've been on these social sites for a very long time. A lot of niggas my age barely know how to work these shits. You know what I mean? I know how to work these shits, flip them hoes over, and go on the back end with all these motherfucking way up people. You know what I mean? But look, so back to trolling. Trolling is at an all-time high because of that first stage I told you about. The people who were in those chat rooms talking about political views, talking about racism, talking about ignorance, talking about this and that, sports, whatever human beings can collide over, that's what was happening in those chat rooms back in the day. You could just be like, hi guys, I'm bored. I'm coming in to say, fuck you, you bored bitch. You know what I mean? Now you back and forward with whomever. You know what I mean? So that was the first level of trolling that I experienced. The second level was World Star. Boom, you spend all this money, you put this video out, you put the video up, and then all these trolls come from wherever part of the world they're coming from, and they tear you down. You big fat this, you ugly, your music, you old, you whatever. And that was like an introduction of, wow, this is what the web is really about. You know what I mean? But then it started being people who you saw in person in real life who never told you any of this in your face. But because they're, you know, on a profile and they feel like they're on the world stage and people are seeing them, now they're going to say something that's going to propel them to another level. So they try to troll their way up. But nothing happens for them. Because the thing about it, they're not consistent. You know what I mean? They're not consistent. So sometimes it just fails. You throw the dart at the crown, at the throne, it don't pierce. So they quit. So that's that level of trolling. So here's this new level of trolling for success. We, myself and you included, and others, it's our fault. We have created these type of trolls. And I'll tell you how. Those other trolls, they just trolls for life. It's just in them to, yeah. We spoke about it years ago on a song called Blog Beefing. Niggas just, I'ma say this, I'ma type this, I'ma type that. You know what I mean? That's just them. That's their personalities. They're bitch ass people who in the physical realm, in real life, wouldn't walk up to anybody and say anything. You know what I mean? But they found comfort in, like Pimp say, people talk a lot of shit in a safe place. I know, but he don't look me eye to eye when he in my face. That's true. That still resonate today. So the troll that we created these days, these are people who were seeking some kind of attention. And they may have a great agenda. They may have a great purpose. And they may have an overwhelming passion for their purpose and their agenda. And it may have been a purpose and agenda that everyone so say they want to take place. But when that first sacrificial lamb, that person jumps out and makes a stand on it, nobody stand with them. And so maybe they try for you know, a very long time to get some steam, but still nobody stand with them. You know what I mean? So this troll is created by the animosity of the lack of participation. So that troll figures out, when I'm being meek and humble and have a purpose, the people won't pay me no attention. So what does that troll do? Flip the script. Fuck all y'all. Say bitch ass nigga. Say who this is in here. Yeah, Sean, nigga, you a hoe. Nigga, Ronda, yeah, nigga, you a hoe. Yeah, Maxie, you a hoe. Please forgive me. I meant no disinfect. It was only an example of this particular type trolling I'm going to speak on. I hate I had to use you boy as an example, but these were the only names I seen. So basically, this troll becomes, how could I say, aggravated and arrogant and uses the watcher or the viewer as fuel to propel himself. Now, what I just said about these three individuals, it just came out of nowhere to make my point. But let's say these individuals didn't watch my video, didn't fully get what I was saying, and they were sensitive, and they took offense to what I said. So what they're going to do, they're going to build up their nuts, and they're going to type back, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, this and that, this and that. Well, you just gave that troll what he wanted. Because now he got some fuel for his flame to keep propelling himself. So what happens after that? You tell somebody, man, I got into it with this nigga online, this and that, this and that. Somebody else who was passing by seen it. They watched it. Man, you seen what that nigga said? And now all of a sudden, it creates traction. Now that troll propels and elevates off all of the traction, off all of the disgruntled people. So now you're paying attention, and now you're listening. Some people don't know why they were summoned there, but they're coming to see it. And so when they come and see it, they're watching you battle that troll, but you have no voice. So you're gonna lose. Whatever you type in here, you're not gonna win because that's a voiceless command. I will command verbally and get the reaction and the attention taken away from you, or I'll erase you. You see what I'm saying? So I'll always win as being that type of troll. But that type of troll these days are being born every day. It's like a wheel churning out new trolls, because now there's a dollar sign connected to trolling if you do it the right way. There's a dollar sign connected to it. So multiple grown men, individuals, are jumping online with disgruntled conversations, and basically they're trying to troll their way to a bag. But this must be something that everyone loves and like. Because when the message was humble and meek and interesting and, how could I say, insightful to encourage and to teach, it was ignored. But when the message became twisted and derogatory and awful and offensive and drama-filled and beefed out, everyone is at attention. So, you created the trolls. So embrace them, love them, and like them. It's your boy, Hezeleo. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to do what it's going to do. No, I'm talking about. A lot of you may not understand what I am doing, but it matters not.